In today's video, we're going to be making a song inspired by Dabin. If you don't know who Dabin is, he is a musician and a melodic bass artist. You may know some of his songs such as Bloom, Hollow, and this. Anyway, open your totally legit copy of FL Studio because I didn't buy
Ableton the next day.
Set the BPM to around 130 to 145, something that will get you moving but not too fast. We want emotion when making a Dabin-style song, so grab any a cappella that is emotional but still hits hard.
I believe that the world's gone cold, and I know I can live without you.
Pick any song key you like. I went with the C-sharp minor scale, since that's the key of the a cappella. Write down chords that will give you the feels, like this. Using this as our foundation, we're going to create something that will give you the feels. Using a soft pluck, we're going to make a melody that definitely doesn't sound like something I already made before. Two tonal ambience panned left and right, 'cause stereo width. For ear candy, we have various sounds like vinyl noise, a crowd of people, passing drone, and an airlock closing. The intro should sound something like this. For the verse, this is where we'll be introducing the drums. So to transition smoothly, add a cymbal swish. Starting with low-passed percussions, this is where we will slowly build the verse drums. Percussion fill. Get that ILLENIUM kick that sounds hard as a rim shot, and a trap snare. For the cymbals, add a crash. A hi-hat loop to add movement, and a shaker loop. For accent fillers, use a reverb clap, reverse crash. Altogether, the verse should sound something like this. This part will slowly introduce more movement and energy. Keep the same ambience like before. Grab an analog pad with its cutoff being automated like this. Strings to add more emotion. And layer it with a cello for the bass notes. Using orchestral drums, make something that sounds cinematic but not that intense. Start with a percussion loop. Then impacts. More impacts. Snare flams. And a drum fill at the end. Crashes and white noise impact. The bridge should sound something like this. Transitioning to the build-up, here's where we will increase the energy even more. Build-up drums. Claps. Impacts. To make your build-up more effective, route your instruments like piano, strings, and pads to an empty mixer bus. Use Endless Smile and automate the energy using this doohickey. This effect allows you to add more intensity as we move to the climax of the song. By removing the bass in this area, the drop will hit harder as the whole frequency spectrum is being filled by the different layering elements. Add an ILLENIUM riser. And a short sweep. Altogether, the build-up should sound like this. I know you just skipped to this part, as always. Starting with the kick. Duplicate and reverse it, because why not? For the snares, make sure to layer each sound carefully. I use 6 layers for mine, each having a different sound to support the whole snare structure. First, a hollow snare, a pre-shift snare, a very tight and snappy snare, a percussive hit sound, a clap, and another percussive snare with lots of tonality to it. Together. This ensures you that you have all the necessary parts needed to make an effective snare that will be present in the mix. Add some rides. A cymbal loop with splashy hats. Using a top loop for that extra percussion layer. Drop crash. Now for the instruments. Let's start with the bass. A clean sub that has a bit of saturation. Play around with the pitch bend to make it interesting. Now moving on the upper mid frequencies. Grab a saw bass, and using a low-cut brick wall filter, remove the frequencies below 130 Hz. To add movement on the lower parts, add a low distorted guitar bass with a low cut on 144 Hz. Yeah, sounding thick now. Now moving to the next layer, which will be the body of the whole drop. The super saws. Well, kinda. You don't need a lot of synth layers to be dabbing. Just your generic saw wave like this should do. And layer it with AU5's Chaos chords. This is how your drop synth should sound together. And finally, this whole stack wouldn't be your usual melodic bass drop without distorted guitars in the drop. That's right. This is like a rocktronic style of layering where you add a guitar as a supporting layer. And for movement, because you are trying to sound like Dabin. It's not going to be a melodic bass song without vocal chops, so the melody for the drop will come from the vocal chop. And make sure it does the glide thingy. Yeah, that. To fill up the gaps that the vocal chops leave, use a reverse one-shot and make it wet. The drop still feels boring, so to make the second half more interesting, add a distorted guitar lead with a lot of reverb for a supporting layer. Now we just route all these elements by pressing the Control key and highlighting the mixer channels. Put them in a sidechain bus, add fruity balance and automate a shape like this. Perfect. We're done.
Not quite, bro. Let's add that special dab and spark. Using a piano, we're gonna add that magical top melody that will make the drop sound even better. Nice. Dabin would be proud.
Sounds good, bro. Now that part is done. The drop is sounding so much more interesting.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Using the last 4 measures of the last bar, filter the drop elements. Use sweeps and a snare fill to transition smoother to the next part.
Smooth, bro. Really smooth.
Using that high energy drop, we contrast the verse by continuing the drum pattern. Using 8-bit drum samples like kicks, claps, open hats, and crashes, we can create a unique sounding verse like Dabin. With this part introduced in the arrangement, it's something fresh and new for the listener.
Render the piano chords from earlier but reverse them to add variety in the arrangement. Okay, so this project sounds really good, and that's because this entire thing was made using NIGHTLIGHT, a sample pack made by this guy right here.
Hey.
Okay, he paid me to say that, but I was gonna use it anyway cause this thing's actually cracked. With 220 Serum presets, 1750 samples, full acapellas, drums, and 7 project files. Basically a cheat code for emotional bass music. And get this, it's royalty-free, so create the song you like and release it with no worries at all. Incredible, right? So are you just gonna sit there and watch me yap about this pack? Click the link below to get yourself a full copy of NIGHTLIGHT now. If you don't do it, Ultrasonic will come to your house when you're sleeping and whisper in your ear to get NIGHTLIGHT before the special offer ends.
Yes.
Now that all of that is done, a lil mastering session and crying for a bad mix, and we can finally listen to the final result. Take it away, Ultrasonic.
Got it, bro.
I believe that the world's gone cold, and I know I can live without you. Would you change if you knew you could? Wish you'd see you the way that I do. Say 1,000 times